basically the government has decided, before we've even had a chance to sit down at the table, that we are being legislated back to work, when there hasn't been any talk of strike as of yet. So basically this is just a rally that shows Ontario that as teachers we're standing united with other workers, that back to work legislation is not an option for anyone.
I'm from OSSTF District 7, Grey and Bruce counties, and I brought a bus of teachers and education workers here today to protest the legislation they're introducing in the legislature, which takes away our right to bargain collectively for our contracts. And we'd like to see the legislation voted down because under labour law we get to renegotiate our contracts with the school boards. Usually the provincial government doesn't have much part in it.
I'm not responsible for the tax cut. Oh my God, we shouldn't have to pay for it. So my ladies, sisters, brothers, on behalf of the Congress and our millions of members across this country, rest assured you're not alone. However long it takes, we will be with you to ensure you win your ultimate fight to restore collective bargaining in this province for teachers. Thank you so much.
We're rallying today to protect our rights, collective bargaining, and making sure that there's a conversation that includes us, and that our voices are heard. There's a lot of things being shared in the media that we want to try to set the record straight and make sure that we're here to represent education and the things that we think is right in education.
Special education resource teachers and our students are watching, and if they see what's happening from our government and if they're doing it to their teachers, what are we teaching our kids? What are we teaching our kids about democracy? What are we teaching our kids about fairness? And my son is a millwright, and I got an email from him last night that basically told me, Mom, solidarity, we support you, because if we don't do this for our kids and our grandkids, then it's going to affect everyone in this province. They're trying to attack the group that is most accessible to them, and that's the teachers of Ontario, because they know that regardless, we will show up to be there for those kids.
Oh, we're here because the collective bargaining arrangements that the government's imposing upon teachers during this time. And we just don't think it's right that they should be able to take away collective bargaining rights when they are the ones that didn't want to negotiate. The OSSTF put forward a proposal that would have saved the government money. The government flat out refused it, and there was no conversation about anything. It was just, no, here you go. And they walked away from things where the OSSTF put in a wage freeze proposition.
With the wage freezes, gas is not being frozen, butter is not being frozen, house taxes are not being frozen, and yet our wages will be. So it's going to be very difficult in the next couple of years if this goes through. So we're here just to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters and fight the power.
Yeah, we essentially agreed to do the wage freeze. A lot of the people that are here as workers have agreed that that's something that's fair to ask, but there's no conversation when it comes to bargaining. So you might negotiate that because of the wage freeze. There's other local issues that could be talked about or resolved, and that just wasn't done. So some of the cuts that are being made are reasonable when it comes to the economical climate, but not without a conversation. When you have people that are in politics that don't understand some of those local issues, it's hard to believe they can come up with a good plan that keeps education on the right course. To take that local step away, then there's a lot of things that can't be resolved properly because they're being done at a larger scale, mainly through the government instead of the people in the education sector that know what the issues are.
I don't think we should be legislating. We have a right.
I'm here because I'm a teacher in my last 2 years, and I'm concerned for education. I'm here for younger teachers. If a woman were to go into teaching now and were to take 2 maternity leaves, it would take her till she's in approximately year 19 or 20 of her career to get to the top of the grid, and that grid also includes a reduction in pension contributions from the government, because the 15-year grid means instantaneously that the government pays less into her pension and that she will pay significantly more. And so as a result of this, basically what the Liberals are doing is downloading education on those who can least afford it. I'm not one of them. I'm here because I believe Dalton McGuinty is doing wrong. By the way, if anybody's interested, I have a radio show called Beyond the Ballot Box. You can catch it online and at rabble.ca.
Gratuity. I think it's a really good idea for everyone to research and educate themselves about why we're here.
We came out to support everybody in the rally, to have our voices heard. We're community, we're the support workers in the school. We're the ones that work every day with these students and make people aware of what we're really after. We're not after pay raises.
So I'm just excited to see all the support, and I hope it goes forward in the same way. And it's good to see people standing for what they believe in.